Hi, I'm Kyle Ingham from the Distilled Man, and up next I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite cocktails, the Old Fashioned. Don't mind if I do. So the Old Fashioned is one of my favorite cocktails, and it's really one of the classic cocktails. And you might have guessed that by the name, Old Fashioned. But it's not just old like Mad Men old, it's like Ben Franklin old. So this drink can definitely be traced back to the 1800s, where actually it was rumored to have been a breakfast drink, which sounds crazy, but if you think about it, you know, if the average life expectancy was only 43 today, you'd probably drink a little bit of booze with your muesli also. But the drink can actually be traced back even further than that, some say to the 1700s, when the practice of, you know, having these medicinal tinctures started emerging, and people decided, well, you know what, this stuff tastes kind of crappy. It's a lot better when I mix it with booze. And that's the funny thing about the recipe too, is that it's so simple. It really is, at the end of the day, a little bit of rye or bourbon, a little bit of bitters, and a little bit of sweetness. So today what I'm going to use is some rye, some bitters, sugar, soda water, and we're going to use a lemon peel as garnish because I like to do it. It's super simple. So for the sweetening element in the Old Fashioned, people use various things. A lot of people use sugar or sugar cubes, but I'm actually going to use simple syrup in this recipe because I think it makes your life a little bit easier in terms of mixing everything together. To make simple syrup, you just do equal parts sugar and equal parts water, and just shake it up. A lot of people think that you need to actually cook it over the stove, but that's not even necessary. I've spoken to a lot of bartenders who just say, you know what, just go ahead and shake it up, shake it vigorously, and after a while it will turn into a solution. So to start the drink, the first thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to add in about 3 dashes of bitters or so, and honestly, in my opinion, it's hard to use too many bitters. I really like the taste. You know, it tastes like Christmas to me. Add a little bit of simple syrup, about a teaspoon or so. Then just add a splash of soda. And then what you want to do is muddle those 3 ingredients together, and it's going to kind of foam up a little bit and mix together. Next, you're going to add some ice, and I actually love these big square pieces of ice, big blocks. The bigger your ice cubes, theoretically, the slower it's going to melt. So you're going to get less sort of residual water from the ice. And in a drink like this, where you really do want to taste the alcohol, I think it's nice to have a larger cube. And then I'm going to add about 2 ounces of rye. And again, you can use bourbon in this recipe if you want. Traditionally, the drink was made with rye just because it was more available back in the 1800s. And but you can really use either one. I just prefer rye because it's a little bit spicier, not quite as sweet as bourbon, so I think it's a nice balance to the sweetness and the bitters. And you mix that up. And at this point, I'm going to take a little sliver of lemon peel, and what I'd like to do is kind of rub that around the rim of the glass. And what's great about this is you get a little bit of the flavor of the lemon, but it also engages your smell too. Before you even take a drink of the drink, you actually get a nice lemony scent, and I think that really improves the experience in my opinion. That's good. So that's how you make an Old Fashioned. Thanks again for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can sign up for the Distilled Man YouTube channel. Also, if you haven't already gotten a copy, you can click on the link below in the description or on screen and get a free copy of my 42-page ebook. Thanks again for watching, and until next time.